Well, this is 106.1 The Corner Monday morning, and Get Moving Charlottesville. It's Gil and Francesca of Charlottesville Running Company and the Charlottesville Marathon. Welcome back.
Hey, Bradley.
Now televised, too, through our YouTube channel, through 1061thecorner.com. If you go to Get Moving Charlottesville and then click the YouTube link, well, there you go. All the shows are right there.
There you go.
Adding the video dimension.
Right.
So for today, we wanted to talk about living a good, healthful, strong life, and in particular, how do you make it to 100? I mean, is that unusual these days?
And that's the thing that makes this a lot of fun, is that it's not inconceivable now. I mean, you think about medicine and you think about what we know about the human body and the different things that we should or shouldn't do. And living to be 100 is within reach of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go through some of the key things. That there are things in here that are well within our control that if you kind of tap into, hey, you can live to be 100. I'd take 100. Would you take 100?
I'd take 100.
I would take 100 right now.
Absolutely.
Sign me up.
Sign
With
me
my
up.
family history.
Well, I
Sign me
saw a report, because I just have recently gotten into the film Avatar, right, which takes place in 2153. And then I saw some science report online where certain medical doctors think that babies being born this year, it's not inconceivable that they could reach 150.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Now, there's some controversy about that thought, but the point is, we should be able to hit 100 if we do these simple things.
Come on, give me 100.
Simple things.
Right, so we're going to go through, as always, kind of the top 10 ways to live to be 100. Number one is fill up with premium fuel.
Premium fuel.
Premium
They
fuel.
always tell you
Not low octane, not the stuff you get at, the low convenience store that's watered down. Not that fuel. No, seriously, good foods, healthy foods, a well-balanced diet. It's that simple. It's looking at what you're putting in your body has a direct impact on how healthy you're going to be. We've talked about all the different things, but it's that simple.
Right.
Look at what you're eating. If the close you can get to it coming out of the ground, it's better. Or the close it's been properly prepared, an organic meat versus something that's been sitting around forever. Like those hot dogs you get at the convenience store, Brad.
Not so much. But I think that this is a bigger issue than ever before with the Buy Fresh, Buy Local campaign and CSAs and all of this being much more prevalent today than ever before.
And availability is great. I think you have a sponsor I was seeing the other day that will deliver products.
Relayfoods.com.
Great. I've heard great things. They're good food. You can get now, especially where we live in Charlottesville with all these farms we have so close to us. We're really fortunate.
And along with that, that's what this show is all. Moving. Getting to move. And if you can shop local, if you can just walk to your local farmer's market or to your local store instead of just driving there, just that little bit of movement. Exercise is always great, but you don't have to get into an exercise routine. Just moving around is really all you need, often.
I'm in favor of that,
And, if you walk around, you get your stress level down, because if you leave the phone at home, no one can find you. So you have those 20 minutes. So trying to keep your stress level down is also really important often. Instead of always going.
Well, and always being connected and always being reachable. Yeah, I'm getting better on the weekends, at least on Sundays, just like turning the phone off. Don't look at the BlackBerry when it flashes, Yeah?
No, exactly.
And often those tools are great, but they make us bring our work at home. It's not a 9 to 5. You go home and you're still looking at your phone and you're still working. So you really need to reduce
one of the big ones. My parents are now kind of in their early to mid 70s.
Right.
Francesca's, we like to joke about Francesca's grandma, the lady that's living up in Italy. She's 90s now.
Right.
The thing that seems to be very common about people who seem to be more vibrant as they get older and older is called boost your brain power. And it is so important. I talk to my mom, my dad all the time about get out, do something. Do something new that you've never done before. And so now, this is really interesting. So now they're in their 70s, and one of my parents is learning a new language, and one is learning an instrument. And either one, well, my dad has played the piano for a long time.
Right.
Now he wants to learn to play the guitar, and he's 73.
That's awesome.
And my mom wants to learn Spanish, so she's gonna do, she's buying books. But that cognitive stimulation, they say, will add 5 or 6 years to your life versus becoming sedentary and doing the same things you've always done.
Right. Yeah, sure. Things like chess or crossword puzzles are also very, very.
And that doesn't mean just surfing the web. That doesn't mean just surfing the web.
Does Guitar Hero count? By the way,
well, I think Guitar Hero. Right.
One of the ones that I like is to harness the power of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
The sun can be very dangerous. You can't lay out in the sun if you go to the beach. Is too much.
Mm-hmm.
But spending a very moderate amount of time, and they suggest 10 to 15 minutes a day, just outside, and it doesn't have to be in direct sunlight.
Right.
But just that indirect sun really helps with vitamin D, which is one of the antioxidants. Vitamins. And so just spend a little bit of time outside, especially in the winter time if there's a nice sunny day.
Just go absorb it. I can relate to that.
Our YouTube viewers, you think, but Brad has a new window too.
Yeah,
very helpful.
Well, that's one of the nice things about moving into our new studio.
I know.
Is seeing the outdoors now. Yes.
Right. And the last two are two of our favorite. I'll take one. Volunteering. Volunteering just means getting out and doing something for someone besides yourself. And it's hard to do. We're all busy. People have children, lives, work, whatever. But they say people that become active at volunteering, especially later in age, find new cognitive things to get involved in. It's very altruistic. They feel better about themselves and who they are, and they live longer.
Exactly.
I mean, absolutely.
Probably ties right back into your stress levels too.
Absolutely.
You can turn off this task and that task and do something for someone else.
Do something for someone else. Yeah.
And speaking of stress level, the best way to get rid of stress.
Here we go. The last
is to
one.
play with a pet.
Oh.
There's a reason why there are dogs brought into retirement facilities and hospitals because it's really that's all you can think about, this fluffy thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It's groundhog, dog. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a pet.
And one alternative too, a lot of our younger listeners, maybe renters that can't keep a pet or are too busy, volunteer for the SPCA.
Exactly.
Yeah, they need people to walk them or play with them or do a shift up at PetSmart. And there you go.
And you know what? There's nothing better than this. We've gone out to facilities. We've done some things for some of the local groups and stuff, but setting in a pen full of puppies.
Yes.
Having like 20 puppies crawl all over you. If you can't be happy with puppies crawling all over you, then you need to change your medication.
That's a good point. That's a good point right there.
Right.
Yeah. So you can see our Get Moving Charlottesville videos now through 1061thecorner.com on the Get Moving Charlottesville page. There's the camera. Hello. Waving to the camera. Right. And also, and just wanted to mention real quick the fall Classic and the Real Girls Run. October 9th is the Real Girls Run, and that is for the ladies. Dardentow Park.
Like a nightclub act.
I know, the ladies.
That's right.
And then the 10K Fall Classic is October 23rd, and just go to badtothebone.biz.
Yep.
For all the details.
Yeah, thank you, Brad.
And it's Gil and Francesca. Oh, and you picked out the Bob Dylan song.
I love this song. Right, Forever Young.
Bob Dylan on the corner.